So how do you simplify your coaching business to increase your profits and your impact and make sales easier and fun for you, but also make buying fun for high-end coaching clients? Hello, beautiful, and welcome to Moms in Sales. So here's the thing. When you want to simplify sales, it means that you get to have a simple business. How do you do that? One of the ways that I support clients to simplify their lives, their businesses, and add more years, more health, more joy back into their lives is to simplify their messaging. It sounds really trite or simple, or maybe you think, oh, I'm going to roll my eyes at this one, Mimi. But hear me out. When you have a premium coaching business with one or two bespoke high-ticket coaching offers, and you want to attract high-end coaching clients in a way that supports you and your lifestyle, in a way that wraps around your life, your family, your children, your desires, your goals, your vision, and your mission, the best way to do that is simplify your messaging. Dial it in so you're speaking specifically only to people who self-identify with what you're saying and can also remove themselves from the conversation because it doesn't apply to them. So that when your people, your best fit high-end coaching clients hear your messaging, they get to see that you know them, you see them, you hear them, you value them, you understand the very specific and very real issue, opportunity, challenge, or problem that they have, that in their life or their relationship or their business or their money or their parenting or their health or their womb or whatever it is that you coach in. When you dial in and simplify your messaging to speak only to the people that you're here to serve, you activate the superhero in them. I call it the Ruth, the Caleb, the Joshua, the person who remembers who God says she is. So she goes and she does the thing. No matter how scary, no matter how big she thought it was, because you've shifted her perspective and now she sees it is possible for me today, simply because you adjusted and simplified your messaging to simplify your sales and simplify the buying process for her. Simplifying messaging is not just changing the words. It's tweaking what you already have to speak directly to your client. So when she finds you online or through a referral, she recognizes herself, not just in your messaging, but in the outcome and in the result that you co-create together. And she gets to raise her hand, ask for the sale, and then sell herself into the coaching offer by explaining to you, convincing you why she needs to be in that coaching offer and why you're the coach for her. And because where have you been all her life? How do you simplify your messaging? You identify and understand what is most important to your client. You identify and understand what matters the most to your client. You identify and understand what she cares about the most and talk to those things. Your client will always buy and invest in herself, in her relationship, life, health, career, whatever, in the thing that is most important to her now and that she believes she's going to care about in 5 or 10 years. So whatever that is, speak to that. Understand why it's important to her, why it matters to her, and what she thinks is going to happen in her life or her relationship or her business when she has the desire, when she finishes with a problem or the challenge, or when she goes into the opportunity. Speak to that by understanding your client and putting the client first always and your needs and bank account last. Messaging that talks to the client on a platform that your client wants to be on. So if your client is going to look for the problem or challenge or try to fix something or find the opportunity or shift a perspective on something on Google, then be on YouTube. Because then she's going to, let's say she's driving from DC to Connecticut for 4.5 hours, and she finds a podcast with you and Googles you and finds all your YouTube videos. You are in her ears for 5 hours from DC to Connecticut. She's gonna park the car and cry because you get her. You speak into her heart. It connects to her womb, her belly, her heartbeat. Because the gifts that God have put in you are specifically for the clients that recognize you. Your gifts are not for people who don't want what you have. They're for the people like her who hear you and know you're the coach for them. So when you simplify your messaging, You simplify high ticket sales because you immediately attract your clients. You work with less clients, need to make less sales and make bigger profits. Your coaching business is simple and you have more time, more freedom, more creative space, more energy for the people and things that God has put in your life. So let me know how this lands for you.